Welcome to Dr. Barbara Antier's National Black Theater. We just had a state of emergency conversation, a town hall discussion regarding Eric Garner and Mike Brown, where we had a panel discussion and we talked and we allowed ourselves to be vulnerable, to heal, to mobilize, and to really figure out how do we change and create positive change, transformational change that doesn't just make this a blimp in our memory.
So this was a really wonderful event. I'm so glad they put it together and curated it. And I look forward to more action from National Black Theater, which is serving to be the leader in these kinds of community events.
Lots running through my head. The biggest thing is how to galvanize people that are on the fence, people that are sympathetic to the cause, people that are feeling all of these emotions, but they have real life in the way.
And I think that theaters and artists and community members coming together have the potential to make real change, not just through being on the streets, through protests, but through the work itself and through really deep dialogue and reflection.
But there are just going to be a lot of changes to habits as I know them, and behaviors in a time where maybe things felt a little lighter than they do now.
But it's historic. It's 238 years old, and more than that, it is part of the founding of this country, that this country has always had a problem with black bodies, and that same problematic nature that this country has had with black bodies infuses every aspect, every systematic structure of this country. So we have to deal with those deeper penetrating issues, and not just the rage because of another death, because these deaths always occur. These deaths are reoccurring in our community. How do you deal with it on a deeper level to address the heart of the issues, I think? And that's the kind of probing questions I try to push tonight.
I just think that sometimes we get so entrenched in the sound bites or the 140 characters that we forget to pick up the rectangular object called a book and go to the source.
It really was a time for me as a person, as a white person, to sit back and to listen and to absorb.
And so what drives me to keep fighting really is a deep, abiding love in human lives and recognizing a sort of divinity and sacredness of human life.
Everyone is human and important and deserves to be themselves.
It's also really important for us to remember self-care. It is a traumatic thing to watch somebody die. And that's what happened with the video of Eric Garner. It's never going to be business as usual, nor should it be. And so taking a moment to literally breathe, to think about a politics of self-care, to do what I call the emotional justice work, which is to realize there is a legacy to a trauma that stays untreated.